Hi, I'm Sophie.
And I'm Kate, and we're the hosts of Talking in Common podcast.
Welcome to Bean.
All right, we are back with our ball of energy, Katie Thompson. Excited to get you to show us some of your movements that you're going to show us today. 8 1-minute movements to implement throughout our day.
Yeah, I'm excited about this. So I don't know about you, but often I have the intention of doing a workout and I really want to do it. And then it either just, the day gets away from me. I'm too exhausted, particularly being pregnant. But I'm here to be inspired today and you can teach us some quick little movements, which are easy to do.
Absolutely, and it could be for a family, it could be for you on your own, it could be for you at your desk if you're a corporate person. Let's make it for everybody.
That's what I was going to say. I love a quick, short and sweet little movement that I can do potentially while my kids are climbing all over me.
Oh, well, you could get them engaged in this. We're going to do, number one is name with your nose.
Okay.
So we're going to start off and we're going to write our name with our finger to begin with. So we're just going to write our first name in front of us. So just your first name. Nice and big.
My name. And what's this doing for us?
This is bringing us to focus.
Nice.
All right. Are you ready? Now, we're going to write it with our nose. So we're going to bring in some more body action. So now we're going to write your name again. Or you can choose a word you like to write. If you're teaching your kids, if they're learning spelling, you could potentially get them to write cat.
This is a good dance. Honey would love this one.
See, let's put into our little movements.
I think I just wrote my name.
I'd like to see it with a sparkler just in case.
Are you doing capitals or?
Yeah, it's capitals.
I was doing capitals.
I don't know why. All right, let's bring our whole body into it. So we're going to do like as far down as we can go, and I just go to your limitations, your capabilities. Don't feel the pressure. Keep you and yours safe. All right, you ready? So really big movements and some exaggerated. A big straight. Still writing on. You can change it up if you like, or it could be cat, dog.
Oh my God, this looks so awkward.
I'm writing a big nose.
It's one of those times I'm really glad that I have a 4-letter name.
You're going to work.
That's a very nice one.
I'm still going.
All right.
Hang on. All right, I'm good.
Nice. All right, and now we're just going to write it with our bottoms.
Oh,
so would you like to turn around or would you like to do it facing that way? You choose. Facing that way. Yeah, it's okay. So just our bottoms this time.
You know what? This actually would be a really great thing to do with your kids, I reckon. Like
100%
would find this hysterical.
Hilarious. It's a great icebreaker for any conference that you go to.
Well, obviously, if your kids know how to write their name.
Yeah, you can draw a picture, but you draw flowers. You can draw a picture. Just work, a map. Absolutely. All right, so there's number 1, done and dusted. How are you feeling?
I'm actually good. It is a bit cool. I think it's the sun, though. It's not my feet.
Right here in my hand, I have some beautiful beanbags. These are my cat versus pickles. Which one would you like to choose?
Ooh.
You can have Gertie Nerdy, Carney Cat, or Chillax Gherkin.
I want chillax.
I'll take.
Is that one you want?
I'll take this.
All right, cool. So we're going to do some beanbag work. All right, this one is all around kinesthetic sense and understanding where things are around us. So good for spatial awareness. Also good just for our brains to focus and to challenge ourselves. So we're going to start by taking our little gherkin or our beanbag, and we're just going to throw it up 5 times. We're feeling pretty confident about that. Yeah, we've all got the same skill level. All right, we're going to take it up. Next we're going to do is we're going to use our eyes. We're going to pinpoint a location. We're going to try and throw, you can use 2 hands. We're going to throw further up so we're not following it with our eyes when it goes above our vision. Because normally we follow with our eyes, we track it. So it's actually really hard not to track.
Wow, I feel very
Vulnerable.
coordinated doing it. Yeah.
Comfortable.
I'm finding it really difficult not to move my eyes.
All right. And then we're going to close our eyes. So we're going to feel where it is. So we're going to stand with our feet on the ground, our hips, that hip width apart. We're going to really ground ourselves. So pushing down equally through our heels and through our toes. going to close our eyes and we're going to try and throw and catch 5 times.
Or once.
I find if I bend my knees out.
Go ahead, beginner's luck the first time.
You're right. Oh, missed him that time. And to make it harder, you can move around. So if you get good at that, you can then move around either with your vision in one point, so moving around as a group, so you're trying not to bump into each other. So keep your eyes
Still with our eyes closed?
No, eyes open at the moment, but just don't follow it, don't track it. It's distracted me. Okay. So much harder when things are moving around you. And then do it with your eyes closed, moving around. So you can... And you can bring your yeah, smaller as well. Awesome. So that's all about our kinesthetic sense and using our body to feel what's happening in the space around us. We play a really great game called Ghost. I'm going to give you a 2-second version of it. Can you throw your beanbag over there for me? Can you stand really still? Can I get Nay to come over? Come over here for me, Nay. All right, close your eyes.
Okay.
That way, yep. The aim of the game is that if you hear me coming, you put your hand up and I can't tag you. But if you don't hear me coming and I tag you, but you become a ghost with me. Okay, so the aim is to stay eyes closed and to see if you can feel me. I'm going to start from over here so that's not so unfair for my friend.
And we have to say...
So you put your hand up.
Okay.
And if you put your hand up, I can't tag you. But if you don't have your hand up, I can tag you. Okay. Who does the gratifying yawn? Oh, God. No one. Yeah, so that's a great one. that one. A room full of kids, it's fantastic, really teaching them to be still and quiet, but to use their other senses, because so often we just rely on our eyes so much.
I love these.
All right, number 3, we're going to do cross pattern plank. I'm going to get you to take a step to one side. You can just relax over here and look beautiful. All right, are you ready? Okay, how we do this, we come down into our dog pose or tabletop pose. So you want to have your knees underneath your hips and your hands underneath your shoulders and spread your fingers wide with your middle finger facing forward. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to push out into our plank and hold it nice and strong and long. And then we're going to reach over and touch each other, high five. 1, and we do 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And so if there's more of you, I would set a number for kids to bring some numeracy into it. I would say, all right, you need to get 50 claps and you get 10 per person. So they have to work out how many people they have to clap with to make up to 50. Or you can, if they're older kids, 7s or 8s, or do it in different numbers. So you can come back out now.
Hey, your turn, you two.
I feel like she's got an advantage. Stop. Awesome. All right, next one. Now we're going to take us back into our body. So we're feeling stressed, we're feeling overwhelmed, or kids are really excited and can't keep still and their mouths keep going like this. Then a really easy way to bring them back to quiet is to do finger taps. So we're going to start off and we're going to tap our fingers in front of us together and touch your thumb to your pinky, thumb to your ring finger, to your middle finger, to your pointy finger, and then take them behind your back. Touch your thumb to your pointy finger, to your middle finger, to your ring finger, to your pinky. And now try and create the smallest gap you possibly can between your thumb and your pinky finger without letting them touch. So again, we're using our kinesthetic sense to try and tell us how close they are without letting them touch. And kids will instantly go quiet. Adults too, because you're focusing.
I don't know why I just shut my eyes before because I can't see my fingers anywhere.
Like you said, like, yeah, it's like tapping into your other senses.
Yeah.
Like,
And this is how we take it to the next level with our fine motor skills. We're going to bring our thumbs up. We're going to give everyone a thumbs up. That's good in sign language. Nay told us. Yep. So we're going to go thumbs up, and then we're going to go pointies. Thumbs up, pointies. One thumb up, one pointy. Now swap them.
oh gosh. Oh my God.
It's very hard, isn't it?
So
it really brings you back into your body and into your present moment. And it's great for fine motor skills, which are also really great for like writing letters, for drawing pictures, all those things kids need.
Yeah.
It's fantastic for that. All right, next one up is one of my favorite games, one of my kids' favorite games. This is an NT game. We're going to play Crocodiles and Barramundi. You, my friend, are going to be a barramundi, and you, my friend, are going to be a crocodile, and I'm going to be a crocodile. So what we're going to do, I'm going to get you to step this way for me.
Yeah.
Just there. This game is all about reaction time. And so come down onto your table. Not you. You're going to stay standing, my friend. You're going to come down onto your plank position again, my friend. So, and we're going to lower down onto our tummies. Cool. And I'm going to come back a bit. Can you go a tiny bit back? All right. To start with, we're going to be crocodiles. So we're going to have our hands next to our shoulders and our fingers spread. And we're going to look around. We're hungry crocodiles. Next to the swamplands. That's probably an island land. Sure. You just stay there for the moment, fish. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do a very quick and a baby crocodile. So we're going to push up as quick as we can. And then we're going to come down slowly. Yep. And then feeling those abs working. Yeah, feel that core strength. And then what we're going to do is we're going to be slightly slower. We're going to be a dad crocodile. So we're going to tuck our tail in underneath us again and push up slower. We're going to have a look around for any barramundi fish. There's none inside at the moment. And then we're going to slowly lower down. This time I'm going to be mummy crocodile. Mummy's fast, that crocodile. So she's going to go up fast. And then she's going to come down slow. And then this time we're going to be great daddy crocodile. So we're going to go off as slow as we can. And my knees. All right, you ready? So as slow as you can. Up. And then as slow as you can down. So we're not using our momentum, we're actually using our strength to hold it. And now we're going to bring in our barramundi, this delicious looking barramundi girl. So we're going to move a little, I'm going to move back a bit. So this is all about reaction time. And so we're going to lie here with our little crocodile bodies touching. We're not allowed to move our torso off of the, like pretty much our chest, we can lift up a little bit. We're going to have a hand here. Our barramundi is going to come in and try and tease us with her little barramundi toes and try and touch her. If we get her, she then would become the crocodile and we would become the barramundi. But for the purposes of this exercise, you will remain the barramundi.
Okay.
All right, are you ready?
Okay, we do a potato toe.
What do I do?
We're going to do potato toes. You have to try and tease us with your toes, like kind of pull them in and pull. Oh, I'm already. You can walk in and move the really long arms. She does have like around the back. I feel like I'm at a disadvantage here. Oh, nice. And so you would play this with a big group of kids. It has the 2 or 3 barramundis in the middle. How do you feel?
I feel good, yeah. So you maybe squeaking around a lot, but I do feel good and I feel alright. Holding in my pelvic floor, getting those toes out.
So that's really good for us, for our reaction time, also for our core strength, and to be patient and stillness. Again, that stillness of waiting. So that's barramundis and crocodiles. All right. This one is called Snowboards. So where I come from in New Zealand, we had lots of snow. Living in Alice Springs or in Buncha, we don't get snow there. So it's not so practical for my snowless kids. But we're going to tuck it around our feet. You can make it tighter if you need to. The yours adaptable. Yep. You can use just plain elastic at home if you've got elastic and make your feet a bit wider. So again, we're standing up nice and tall and strong. We're holding our core strength, using our core strength to stay upright. Nice posture, because that keeps our spine in alignment. And what we're going to do is just have fun. We're going to explore, we're going to move. I want you to pretend this is a snowboard, all right? And I want to see what tricks, very carefully, you can do with this. Are you ready? So you can just move around. If you're moving around, you've got to jump as if you're on a snowboard. You can do some kicks.
Oh, hey.
Some jumps. Let's see what you got.
I'm quite coordinated. Oh, this is good for me.
Yes, how did you go? See? Yeah, true.
What do you...
You could do like a little, like they're doing skateboard. Look at you go. Knees off.
Hey.
And it makes your heart work hard. Like I thought you were injury. Yes. Where did you go? Makes your heart work hard. Gives that heart rate up.
Come on,
something. All right. This is an Aboriginal game called Kai. It is very similar to Keepy-uppy. So in traditional times, First Nations or Aboriginal people would have a ball made of kangaroo or possum skin, and they would stuff it with grasses. You can actually buy them these days too online. But this, for this purpose, is soft. We're going to use that because it's nice and soft and it doesn't matter if it hits you in the face. And so we're going to keep this off the ground. The aim is just to keep it up, the same as Keepy-uppy when you play at home with a balloon.
Most kids love this game.
Keepy-uppy is awesome. You can play it in a circle, you can play it, we really explore with a group of kids what's the best way, whether it's in a circle, whether it's moving, if it's fluid, and reflect on it and find out from them what works. And just offer different ways of doing it and to see what's most successful.
Like hacky sacks.
A little bit. Yes, they're the rage. I love hacky sacks. I take like beanbags like this to thing and say, let's play hacky sack. Like, what's the
Like groups of kids all hanging around, like we'll just keep the hacky
And
stuff.
how good is that for your like hand-eye coordination?
Yeah.
Yes. And anyway, so Keepy-uppy, you ready?
Yeah.
So we're doing it all together.
Yep. Oh, the terrible start. My bad. I'm sorry. All right, you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm getting it. 5, 6. Oh, no. So what's our miles over? 5?
5.
One.
Terrible.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All about spatial awareness. 12, 20, 15, 16, 17, 18. So you can play with different equipment. You could use a bigger ball, a smaller ball. You can use a balloon, some great balloon challenges. But it gets our heart moving. Do you feel hotter? Yep.
Yeah.
Heart working up, we're sweaty. Yeah, cool. And it also gives you a shared experience. We're laughing. We're having fun. It's delight. It's that like moving without having to put in a whole lot of attention or effort. And let's start standing. So they give you one. There you go. Tennis balls. You can buy them just about anywhere. We're going to place it underneath our foot. And we're just going to roll it. You can roll it in a circle, you can roll it back or forwards, but I want you to be really present in your body and feel, like notice the sensations that brings.
So nice.
It is, especially for you, I feel it would be very nice. I like to I like to be barefoot a lot. Growing up in New Zealand, I barely ever wore shoes at school, but not really anywhere else. And I think due to that, wearing shoes all the time, we often don't have the strong tendons or the arches in our feet that we perhaps would otherwise. So it's really nice to kind of ease those really tight muscles or ligaments and tendons in there.
That's good.
Yeah, it does feel nice.
So nice.
And there's there a lot of like trigger points in your
Absolutely.
feet.
Reflexology. Yeah, definitely. And
that help relax.
it's great for kids
Other
to,
body.
you can make it about doing circles if they don't have the focus for their own, well-being, but they're more interested in doing circles with their feet, then that's fine too.
Yeah.
Then you can take a tennis ball. We often say find a spot that feels uncomfortable and then just roll the ball or roll it up and down. Some kids need, or some adults too, need some help and direction with that. I do that at home. I sit down at home.
So do I.
It is less glutes. Yeah. Golf balls are good, but they can be a bit hard sometimes too, if you can't get to it with a tennis ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I love doing this with kids, and you'll hear it start with like laughter, and then it will move to a really quiet space. But can you go on this side of me?
Yeah.
So we're going to do tennis ball massage on our friend's back. So can you turn around that way for me, sir? Yep. Oh, yeah. So with our friends, we have to be really conscious and get consent first. So we have to, is it okay if I roll my ball on your back? Kate?
It's okay. Oh, it's okay. It's okay if I roll my ball on your back, so please.
And so then just drawing, I can bring it back to literacy or numeracy by saying, okay, write the number 1 on your friend's back with the ball, or write their name or your name, or if they're a bit smaller, draw me a picture.
You write a word, Kate, and I'll guess what it is.
Great person.
Okay, hang on, start again.
Squished. Start again. Hi.
Yeah.
Great job.
And you can ask your partner if they would like it harder or softer.
Harder, please.
So that would be getting to one of your hard spots. So would you like it spots or hard spots?
Harder or softer? Kate.
Harder, please.
And in the middle of your back or more on your shoulders?
Maybe more on my shoulders.
Yes. And so it's working with your friends. Sorry, I keep grabbing your hair there. Working with your friends and being mindful of others, teamwork, all about consent and the things we need to be aware of these days.
How does that feel, so?
So hard.
And again, like exactly that, checking in, asking, getting reflection from your partner.
It's like we were talking about earlier, like, learning boundaries or something, but in a playful way, you don't even realise that that's what...
100%. Yep, and like bringing literacy and numeracy into everything.
Yeah.
Like, let's do 1 to 10, on our backs with a tennis ball or on our legs. And bringing in that, just learning doesn't have to be boring. It doesn't have to be the same old ways. Let's bring it into everything.
Yes. Love it.
All right, I don't want you to fall asleep, so we're going to stop there.
Still getting into it.
And there is our 8 1-minute movement special.
Amazing.
Thank you so much. There's so many things that we can just literally implement into our day.
And adapt them, because that's what Fluor's all about. It's about taking ownership of something, adapting it, exploring different equipment, exploring different spaces. Don't always do it in the same way so it gets boring. Like, change it up.
Yeah.
Keep it fluid.
Yeah. Thank you so
And
much.
reflect on it. You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Loved it.